Adolfo, yasan so eshiesha biom. Enti update on Accra Kumasi Express Road. Finance Minister abedi ho komo echiechie mu se enche bia no mba be hyase na sika omodi chem 4 billion. In fact, $4 billion. Finance Minister to force ebedi nkomo echiechie mu se sa sika no omodi be chem no, there is no way omokwa borrow sika bia. In fact, the money is there. Utie confidence and now to Forson. Edi nkomo na say it tells us a lot. Say these people are ever ready to make the move. After say omuma speech, they are not just speaking, but they are rather working towards it. Now to Forson. Ebedi nkomo me no obeko just mu yebeti ensem wodi betudwa. On the flip side, nebe kasa afa South Africa. Ghana ye nkrofo mo pamo ye me no ekasa yi wahab abedi nkomo na ne nkomo bedi na no or fire back at Malema ensem odi betuda chichim say Ghana for we are too quick, we are too harsh. Your reaction to their South Africa for no your reaction here too quick. I was thinking abotre but Julius Malema already say who military who police for no more Ghana for they are doing nothing and you expect us to keep quiet. In fact, our hub ababedi nkomo abu born adwin ya che ne betie sa nkomo no na mom no answer be an update mu make us say new viewer now won subscribe to your channel we are may just over subscribe like na che wadwin e wo comment mu e fama ye enti update on the big push project. Finance Minister to force na bekasa yenti nkomo ba bedi ye na ye ba was xenophobic attack.
The focus of the big push is to ensure that our infrastructure receives an attention. His Excellency the President decided to focus on road infrastructure for the first 2 years. We have since earmarked this year in the budget we have about $4.5 billion investment in road infrastructure. 4.5 billion city equivalent. Some of the things we've done is, for example, in the past, the oil revenue accrued to the budget was shared so thin. We used to use some to buy newspapers. We used to use some to buy air ticket. All what we have done going into the future is that we've changed the law. We've said that use Ghana's oil revenue only for infrastructure use. Big ticket infrastructure. And it's the responsibility of the government of the day that at least the next 4 years, you would need to earmark all this oil revenue for one major infrastructure and name it as such. That has changed. As a result, last year, the oil revenue, we had a paltry $500 million, just under. And then, lucky enough, we were able to take advantage of mineral royalties. We saw gold prices moving up. And so what we did was in the past, again, the mineral royalties accrued to the state from gold, for example, was going to Mineral Income and Investment Fund. And they were using it to buy treasury bills. And so what I did was simple. I said, you can't use state money to buy my own bills. I've taken the money from you. So I took that money and I had another $500 million. The two put together is $1 billion. That is what we are using to build Accra Kumasi Expressway. So two tax major policies have made a change. This year, our estimation is that we are getting another $1.5 billion. So last year and this year, $2.5 billion. Granted that Accra Kumasi Expressway is going to cost us $4 billion. We'll fund it without borrowing. 2025, 2026, 2027, we'll be able to have $4 billion United States dollars to link Accra to Kumasi. That is simple. But in the past, we were spreading these resources so thinly to buy air ticket and some capacity building. People travel to Dubai for conferences and all. That is not prudent way of spending taxpayers.
In terms of what in some finance minister did betu they say they are all set. They say in Chibiano the project is about to come on. Now he made mention and said they are not going to take any money from any place. The money is already set. Webisa says Kanomuya Weheba. Well, once the finance minister has spoken, next we're working towards that. Now, young fat to Forson in common and Fantunche. Now, failure. Young Brian into this xenophobic attack on Sensem. Julius Malema be a video. No, Kase Ghana, the way ya fad no is too harsh. In fact, and come be and easy. Nintindi ni titi no so patch say omobo Ghana for no san genya abotre na enyo omo nkasa na omujimi na omujimi na nkomunjai. In fact, T. Julius Malema enkomo obebedi e wode side me no e ka say our hub Farouk abebu bonadre in the amount. In fact, T. Nkomo.
Because Ghanaians are gone now, 300 of them. How many 300 of jobs were created after the Ghanaians have left? So it's just a myth, it's a lie, which they are using to further divide us, to perpetuate colonial divisions that were created in the past. And you say, no, I hate colonialism. I was a student in Feast Must Fall, we must decolonize the education, we must decolonize this, we must decolonize that, but the borders must remain. The borders are actually the most practical thing that was brought about by colonialism. And you can't say you are against colonialism, but you support the borders. It's never consistent like that. The Ghana response was not necessary because it now creates an impression that we are all like that, when it is a certain section of our society that needs to be contained by law enforcement. And one Ghanaian lady was saying, you see, the problem is, and I wouldn't have taken this option. The problem is we're being beaten in front of the police and the police are not doing anything. That's the problem. And when this opportunity came for me to leave, I left, because if the police can't defend me, it means the state is in agreement with the people who are beating me. So we think it was too quick. We'll still resolve this. And President of Ghana should have given us, some time to really deal with this matter, and we'll get to the bottom of it. We hope they will come back to their senses. We don't have to respond the same way they did. We need to pursue the diplomatic engagements with Ghana until we find one another. We don't think Ghana responded in a manner that really reinforces.
So what in somewhere Julius Malema dibetu jawahanti, if this is happening to a South African in a different country, Julius Malema bega say they should be patient for a diplomatic discussion, and I say diplomatic approach. No, this thing almost 30 years, no be today. Almost 30 years or more time in Ghana for in there. I can tell you for a fact to say it is almost 15 years now. Omo diplomatic discussion. No more boy and crop we promukwa. For 15 years. And if you guys are saying there will be a change, for the whole 15 years there was no change. In fact, our half Farouk, born their child Julius Malema. In fact, on the statement to make here, our half Farouk. Now the four, share what you from me. I will comment.
I can't watch them. But then no academic statement. I felt so sorry for him. I tried this morning even to test. It wasn't possible. Sir, Ghana exaggerating. Malema, you can't do that. He cannot do that. Malema, you're near a Chada, Mumusano, or you're in the third force. At that time, you're political activism and no, yet. But no, you're no opinion of African listen. I invited Malema. Chada, I'm a witness. He's a personal friend. And Pierre Lumumba, Dr. Arikana, G.A.O.B., Pitobi, they all came. The pictures are there. Oh, me by His Excellency President Mama died in opposition. He remembers the story. Say, you didn't question yourself, baby. Oh, Dr. Arikana, you need to Ebon Koma. Look, Malema stand is purely Pan-African. Malema stand is against how the ANC is treating Africans. But I know the Union said, now Ghana resorting to the diplomatic table. Now, yes, here before Madama South Africa look bad. How do we sit? Near watching national television, near UTV, near other television stations. Now will be Obabesia Unia, and Unia Bemebi, and Ghanebi, and Nigerian Togolese. Now Nipa Bear 5, where the above bottom. No, the Amawi, no other bonasum, no other police is standing there. And Malema, Ghana and Kumasi. Now you want the means to have what is called the voluntary repatriation. A cost to the country because just other disadvantages are a beba. because so kofo mu so aka no so ba. Are we prepared? We don't bass so. We ntimi nje onko to international airport. So far buses do mu ko. Ebi also baka so ko nkom e be kire onko the airport ade no betwen. It comes with a huge problem, but the government with good senses and good ntimi German citizens in the sign of protest or be friend nipa. That should afford the South African government to act. Nemo Malema said they should allow them time for you to kill our nationals. We are near before Kadaba. The answer is no. Family, the Ghana government is doing all her best in this particular instance. It is the major first repatriation of the history of this country. I'm yet to see the president be away. This is an achievement to me. Say Ghana are concerned, near High Commissioner are concerned, any are concerned.
But Julius Malema say the no ebema South Africans no agidimbone say ampa indeed there is these xenophobic attacks as a result ni evacuate for bema as the world over no be hu in a different spectacle.
The world all over knows abrofoni almost ANC turns around say abrofoni na ema se broni bia no South African black backgrounds of this Canadian Pama or because Pam Abrofo, Pam Indians, Pam the Dutch, Pam the British, Pam the Germans, Pam above Americans, Pam Womo. A Neptune to my own enemy, and one ANC government. And they said, as we speak, Cyril Ramaphosa, our impeachment, and when the sign is 4 million once a maba. And we are not against what diabetes that said Malema. Ochi Malema no so me say de na kokota indiction na o ma conviction na no mo bebre no say Zuma edi sika a mo che no mo che sentence in 2 years awo your friend is saying isin kepo tepta ho obi anu wa a friend Zuma when di one day e oje ho not fie no no meeting enti Malema person be sacrificing for your political gains tani enhwe enti onim se Malema de ni adwuma as a diversionary tactics no and no dey xenophobic attack because ni election ba ni impeachment do this week or next week they call him to the impeachment chamber and anya dia president award 4 million pounds wintimi justify baby on yes can kwa the beto efuom no anu no see says wa anya sa de ne no beboka ama the Soweto boys the lazy boys in Entingu street so no raising state of emergency election crime intimi maso or now be sacrifice for policy against who be family Ghanaian citizen who be Nigerian who be Cameroonian who be Mozambican who be Zambian who be Malawian who be your friends Lesotho woman had to be a policy against there. Then we have to repatriate. Into Malema story in any history, I've tried even sending messages. His line is that no, you are not correct, brother. You do all Pan-African stuff, but wait there, Ghana cannot sit down. But when there's a catch here, the catch in said, please, okay, a question. His Excellency, your mama, and then the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Maya Juma, Akadia Bako. It's not been long, and a president called the Chamber of the World Organization called the UN. Ultimately tabled the resolution for the world to force the world to admit, said, slave trade was the highest crime against humanity. Pame, he succeeded and requested for reparation. Pame, the world voted and he won. It will be in the annals and the history of the world, say, Ghana President Libai, which will force the world to admit for the first time, not even in Nkrumah. Why are they? Name of Mr. President. South Africa are both Africans. And we know that you are also raising your boot in no time to lead the Union, African Union. When we are about 14, 16 affected countries, women citizens South Africa, why do you want to call the same resolution? Why don't you call emergency sitting, which the African Union and every union of the world has the right for you to call for emergency sitting? If not anything, then a ranking member, our voice, we're a powerful force, our ECOWAS. Wouldn't mean table. Now, South Africa, now Ramaphosa Mra. Now, when you're lobbying diplomatically, when in Mozambique in Casa, when in Zimbabwe in Casa, when in Nasem Ramaphosa Bachim Benuma, more isolate you. Now, my call, my friend say, my mission heads, my head of missions. Me not said then Kayadi repatriation, ni pass 300 ebano. Close down the Ghana mission. It's not diplomatically done. Name you can. Call the Ghana High Commissioner as a sign of diplomatic pressure. No one knew a same for Mumra. South African base your hand, they wouldn't me spelling because you know many diplomatic uproar. You know many upheavals, you know many problems. But you are showing a sign, say, Chancellor Nipane Bano, your head of mission, a high commissioner, where you baby. Until some solve problem no. Any consular work no staff now or foreign service from Umbaya Jumano because ambassador and high commissioner and you know enlistment I do mako blame HOC for Nana Baye. Mama woman yes Jumano Mozambique can call in a high commissioner and ambassador Nigeria calling high commissioner no when I'm standing see they show the red eye and spit red blood to your opponent on to national ye and then Ramaphosa they have to just on your shade onti obia ewuraba ne yensi obia na se ono such a rubber ebedi sabi minister of foreign affairs as atem. What does the foreign ministry do? Consult and seek permission from your president to ban that girl from entering the space of Ghana. That is how you do it. Because America and other countries no oma ban certain individuals who making certain remarks against their citizens. We haven't done that. African Union is sitting there because they can't bite. They can't come out any laws. African Union cannot turn the table of South Africa because countries now are affected in Obia Jama South African ambassador to. That is okay. You don't expel them. Name Obia an ambassador. And so they, as far as they are concerned, we are having diplomatically ties and everything.